I'm ready to play with some scrapbook paper in these custom planner spreads. Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I'm working on 3 more custom planner spreads, and all of which are going to have a little bit of scrapbook paper mixed in. So 2 of my patrons, Donna and Angie, both use the vertical style layout, and they said I could do whatever I wanted, so I reached into my stash to pick out some of my favorite sticker books that I have not gotten to use very much. And then sweet Rachel asked for like a book theme, office theme, and I have not had the chance to use this brand new sticker book called Summer Reading from the Happy Planner. So I think we're going to use that for her monthly layout. I am really excited to work on these and to play with some of the scrapbook paper. I will link everything that I use down in the description box below so you can check out the supplies if you're interested. Otherwise, I'll put you all on fast forward. Let's go. Today we're going to start with Rachel's spread, and Rachel asked for a monthly spread, which I'm excited about. Those are always fun to decorate, and I decided to pull in scrapbook paper. I pulled in scrapbook paper for all of these. I say it all the time. It's just a really good way to create a truly unique spread because your scrapbook paper will look different. Also, I just love beautiful papers, and being able to incorporate them into my planner always feels really fun and really new and fresh, especially when you've been using stickers for so long. So it's nice to pull in these different pieces. I'm combining some different papers. I believe these papers are from Simple Stories Let's Get Crafty. Love the background. I thought they kind of looked like a library card in a way. We're going to go with oranges and pinks in the background because I'm also combining this with the summer reading book from the Happy Planner. I cut down the paper to the size of a classic size Happy Planner spread. Each piece is 7 inches wide, 9¼ inches tall, and of course I layered some papers over on the right hand side. Then all you have to do is trim out the boxes of the spread you are going to create. So whether it's a monthly spread like this, whether you're cutting out vertical boxes like you'll see me do later in the video, just whatever boxes you want, and then you can put them directly on your spread and it is ready to go. I'm going to start pulling stickers from this book. Like I said, this is a newer book for me. It was released in the summer, I think, at some point. So I'm planning on top of sticker guides so I can kind of get a feel for where things will go. I love these quote stickers. It says favorite quote from, and I thought that was perfect for a monthly spread because maybe you are reading just a few books a month. You can pull a quote and add it as you're working throughout the month, which I thought would be super cool. I'm pulling now date stickers. These are actually date stickers from an older sticker book that I got from Hobby Lobby that is part of their Hobby Lobby line. I don't know that it's available anymore, so just a heads up on that. But I pulled out these. Originally I thought I was going to go with pink. Later on you'll see I decided to change, which again is a wonderful reason to work on those sticker guides so that you can change your mind after you've already put the sticker down. I thought it was pretty cute to use the From the Library of stickers just to kind of highlight the month. It's a different idea, and because we're going with a book theme on this, I thought that would be a kind of a cute little addition there at the top. All right, here you see me changing the date stickers, the days of the week stickers. I liked this writing better, and I liked that it was, it didn't have that bar of pink in the back. It just, the green brought it in. I liked this one better. So we're changing it out, feeling good about that. This particular book from the Happy Planner, the Summer Reading Sticker Book, doesn't have a ton of decorative stickers, and that's actually okay for a monthly spread. I believe this book is probably intended to use as part of like a reading journal of sorts. But you can totally use it on a spread like this because on a monthly spread, you're not going to have a ton of decor anyway. You want to leave these boxes open so that you can actually write what's going on during your month. I decided to create kind of a cascading diagonal from the top left to the bottom right. I'm using a few of the images from the book. I love the little hello, I am probably reading, and then sorry, I can't, I have plans with my book. That was super cute. I did some larger images like that. Then once I transfer them onto the spread, which you'll see me do right here, Then I'm going to kind of bring them together with a few smaller stickers like hearts and stars and little twinkle stickers that kind of make it look like they are cascading and a little bit more connected. So we're going to start to move things down on the spread. I am putting these decorative stickers down first before I actually number the spread, which might seem weird. One of the first things I usually do when I am decorating a monthly spread is to go ahead and put the numbers. However, I knew I wanted to layer the numbers on top of where the decorative stickers were. So you'll see it all makes sense in just a second. Let me just transfer these over. I love the color scheme in the sticker book. It's actually what attracted me to the sticker book more so than the actual content. I just really, really enjoyed the colors, and I think they're good transitional colors into fall. So just heads up, that was my thought process on that. For the numbers, I'm going to choose stickers from that same sticker book from Hobby Lobby that I got the days of the week from. They are just black circles that have white numbers in them. I liked the black coming in. It's a nice stark contrast against the lighter pink that is in the background. So I'm going to date this for the month of August. And once that's done, you can see that I end up dating on top of a few of the decorative stickers. It just makes it easier to see. And I still think it provides function to the page. And now I'm just going to come in with some colorful hearts. Like I said, hearts. We're going to do gold foil stars, and it looks almost like a wind is coming through and blowing books through August, which is just a wonderful sentiment because, of course, August tends to be back to school. So time to get back into the reading. Although I've really gotten into reading this summer, so I've been enjoying my summer reading time for sure. The arrows were a cute addition too, and plus another little hit of black was nice. And then we're going to add in the stars and the sparkles, and that is going to be it for Rachel's monthly spread. Let me know what you think. Sometimes it's hard to use a sticker book that maybe isn't designed for decorative purposes to decorate, but I really do like how this one came together. I think it's nice and simple, but still very striking. And Rachel, I hope it inspires you to do all of the reading in August and to have a great time documenting a few of your favorite books throughout the month. All right, so next up is going to be Angie. And Angie told me she wanted a grande size vertical, which is similar to the classic size Happy Planner. And she said I could do whatever I wanted, which is always so much fun. It usually makes me super happy when I see that request come up, like, hey, you do you, which I love. So I picked some scrapbook paper from Simple Stories. Again, it's a different collection. I think this collection is called The Good Stuff. And I'm layering the scrapbook paper on top of each other. So we have a green sidebar over there. Again, just trimming out the vertical boxes. This is another great reason to buy some of those outdated planners that you can get on super clearance at different times, because you can always trim out the boxes and reuse them. So I'm going to start putting the pieces together here, layering the boxes on top. I already punched holes. I get questions a lot on what hole punch I like to use. Yes, I have a Happy Planner hole punch. I don't love it. It's not a very strong hole punch. It can only punch through one piece of paper at a time. When you start to layer cardstock, it makes the punch unhappy. The punch I use most often is actually from Levenger. However, there is not a really accurate setting on the Levenger punch that matches a classic Happy Planner. So you got to do some finagling to make the holes line up. So just a heads up, I love the Levenger punch, but yeah, it doesn't exactly match up. So something to keep in mind. The Happy Planner punch does work in the end. It's just not the most efficient punch out there. All right, I wanted to add a space at the top where Angie would be able to add the date. So I actually cut these circle stickers in half. The sticker book that I am pulling from is Breathe, Live, Explore. It is a gorgeous sticker book. I love it so much. But I did these half circles, and then I'm just doing from Keleva Plan's Alpha Basics, the first letter of each day of the week on the side, and then that way Angie will be able to add the date in the middle of each of those semicircles. Now we are back to planning on the sticker guides so I can figure out where things are going to go. We're pulling in decorative stickers again from Breathe, Live, Explore. And then of course some black boxes, Mojo Jojo Plans. That's the way to go. She is the go-to for all of your functional box needs. If you are someone that always finds yourself needing a certain box, you need to check out her website because she has all the things and it is just makes planning so easy when you don't have to go searching for the boxes. I love it. So I'm spreading out boxes across the whole spread just to make sure there's at least one box on every day, kind of doing a little planning on here. And then what I'm going to do is layer some of these beautiful butterflies behind some of the functional boxes. I'm still working on top of the sticker guides. That allows me to easily peel up these and to create clusters. Once I start transferring it over, you're going to see me picking up some pretty large clusters of stickers, and it makes it easy to play with clusters and to practice when you are working on those sticker guides. All right, time to start transferring things over. You can see how the butterfly sticker was already stuck there. This is a pretty big decorative cluster right here, already stuck together. This one is kind of insane. It is probably the biggest cluster I've put together just because it's such a big sticker to start with. Getting all of that on the paper, love it. The last little detail I'm going to add on Angie's spread are a few quotes that are in the book. I went with enjoy life, go all in, you got this, and breathe. And that is going to be it for Angie's spread. I think it is beautiful. And again, I think it is a fun transition from bright summer to a little bit more fall. So probably a pretty good spread to use in August. Let me know what you think of the Breathe, Live, Explore spread down in the comments below. And last but not least, today is going to be a spread for Donna, who also gave me free reign. She said I could do what I wanted to do. And so again, we're going to play with some scrapbook paper, going a little bit brighter this time. The sticker book that I'm pulling from is Fun Illustrations. There are some gorgeous peach stickers in that sticker book, and I wanted to play with the peaches, but bring in a little bit more of the bright color. Donna, I hope you don't mind. This one is bright. Rainbow stripes will get me every time. So when I came across the rainbow stripe paper, I knew I had to have it. So I'm trimming out all the paper. You may have noticed that I cut down 2 orange pieces to 7 and 9 1/4 as the basis. Then I'm taking the striped paper, putting it along the bottom, and I'll add a little bit more at the top for a little extra detail. So you don't just have to cut out big blocks of paper. You can change it up, use your paper, layer it in different ways to create your own look. And again, that's why I always say using scrapbook paper is such an effective way to really create a unique and custom spread. So that's where everything is going to fit, just trying to figure out. I'm going to go ahead and get the holes punched. I generally like to punch holes before I end up adding the boxes on. That way I can just make sure that the boxes are spaced evenly on both sides from where the holes are in the middle. It just makes sense to me. So let's get the boxes in place, and then I'll add one other little stripe detail at the top. It's a lot of color. It's a lot of orange, but again, we're kind of celebrating peaches, which are in that pink and the orange and the yellow. We're putting it all together and having fun with those on this spread. Now, I'd love to hear from you down below. Have you been brave enough to put some scrapbook paper into your planner? Have you been brave enough to cut the boxes out of one planner page and put them on another? Let me know. I know some people get really nervous about it. I also get questions, how do they put these in their planners? Well, I don't know because I mailed them off, but what I would do if I was adding a spread like this in my planner, I would pop it into the right place where it belongs within a month, and then I would put adhesive on the backs of these spreads so that I could attach it to the front and back of where the other planner spread would go, if that makes sense, so that there's not blank spaces in my planner. It would kind of attach the 2 pages together so it would all fit really nicely when I was doing a flip through later in the month. So that's how I would do it. You could also paper clip these, pop them into the discs, and then just add little paper clips at the top just so that you wouldn't have those extra pages to flip through. So something to consider. All right, I have it all set up now. We have our days of the week there at the top. Now we're just going to play with stickers. I wanted to use, again, I'm using that Fun Illustrations sticker book. We're going with the peach theme, and there were a lot of boxes, and it was a little bit tricky to balance the colors. All of the boxes seemed to be different colors, so making sure that I could figure out where the boxes should go in a color balance way, where the boxes should go with an illustration in them. I didn't want two peaches that were the same, like right next to each other. It was kind of just playing with these clusters and building on the spread. I kind of have missed doing a vertical style planner. I only decorate vertical style planners now when I am doing them for my patrons. I did a dashboard style for my catch-all for 2024. In the summer, I've been using the quad layout, which is a lot of fun. But there's just something about decorating the vertical style that I absolutely love. I feel like it flows really nicely for decorative purposes. Is it the most functional planner out there? I don't know. That's probably up for debate. I do have a whole series on my channel where I break down each and every different planner layout and tell you how I would use that layout for different parts of my life, like finance and fitness and health and all kinds of things. So if you haven't already checked that out, Planner Basics over here on YouTube. I've gone through a ton of the different styles and probably more to come. So just keep an eye out for those. And it may give you some fresh ideas on how to use some of the layouts that you have gone to in the past. Once I had the spacing and the balance of the functional boxes pretty well decided, now I'm coming back in with some decorative stickers, all of the different peach stickers, layering them around the boxes just to create a really nice look. I love how this one came together. Yes, it's super bright along the edges, but I think it's pretty balanced in the middle, and I think it'll be a fun planner spread to fill in. I would definitely use black ink. I think that will help ground the spread as Donna fills it in throughout the month. The other thing that I'm going to end up doing after I get all of these transferred, I was trying to decide what else it needed. I felt like it needed either bullet points or lines. I kind of went back and forth on what I thought would look the best. I decided to go with lines. So I'm using a stencil from the Happy Planner. You'll see me grab it here in a minute. I'm going to use a stencil to add lines. What would you write on these lines? I would probably use them as a task list. It would be a good place to do just a tiny bit of journaling, some thoughts from the day, something like that. And of course, you can also write your plans. Maybe you have a schedule for that particular day you want to notate. That's certainly a possibility as well. So adding those in brings in a little bit more black, which I think grounds the spread nicely. And like I said, if I were Donna, I would definitely be writing in black on this particular page just because there's so many bright colors going around throughout the rest of the page. All right, so that is going to be it for my scrapbook paper custom planner spreads this week. Let me know down below. Did you love the book themed monthly spread? Did you love Breathe, Love, Explore for Angie, or this last one, Peaches for Donna? I would love to hear your thoughts on the custom planner spreads down below. And if you were going to get to request a custom planner spread, what would you choose? Let me know. I love to see your ideas down below. Thank you so much for watching this video today. If you liked it, take a moment and hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out so much when you take the time to do that. I have linked all of the supplies that I use down in the description box below, so thanks in advance for checking those out. I want to give a huge shout out to all of my Patreon family. It's an amazing group of people, and we would love to have you join us over on Patreon. You can find out more about Patreon and the perks you can receive when you click the link in the description box below. All right, I hope that you have a fabulous day, and as always, keep it creative.